Sup guys, Ryu here for the Yu-Gi-Oh Council with a deck profile on Dinomist. Now this one's a little bit of a twist. I know we pretty much covered Dinomist in the past, but someone asks I make a deck profile with this card here that we talked about on Tech Tuesday, Isaban, which we'll be getting to in a few minutes. So we're going to run down the deck, we'll explain that whole thing, and we'll tell you why this is one of the better budget decks you can actually build right now. And basically, price varies depending on your budget. I'm just going to throw that out there. So 3 Petra, pretty self-explanatory. You attack, you search card. If it destroys something by battle, so that's going to be our primary thing to do, is to help it destroy stuff by battle. 2 Master Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. You're probably going, what the hell? Why are you running that? Well, if you use it with another Pendulum, you contribute both and then bring out the Fusion, which you saw top of the extra deck, which gives instant protection to all pendulums, which is great because that's what you want. In all seriousness, you really do want it. 3 Peleos, I think that's how you pronounce it. Peleos. Basically, this little guy, for each Dinomist you control, I'm only going over the monster effects because the pendulum effects are all the same. You can protect them before they get wrecked. So 100 decrease in attack on your opponent's monster for each Dinomist you control. Combine this with all a power boost, that just gets really silly, especially with what's his name, Abyss Dweller, and the field card. It just gets really dumb really quick. Now this is the last of the rank 4 level 4s. You know what I'm saying, rank 4s. 3 Dinomist Stegosaur. Stegosaur pretty self-explanatory. If a pendulum monster you control destroys the opponent's monster by battle after damage calculation, you can destroy those monsters, and you know, if it battles it and doesn't destroy it, and somehow it survives. But it's not really a great effect. You're just basically using it. It's a level 4. It's machine. Skill of 3. That's pretty much why. Sorry, I bumped the tripod there. 3 Rex. Rex is pretty self-explanatory. The best card in the entire deck. Drop him out. You can control your opponent's hand by tributing Dinomist out. You can power boost him up to like over 3,000. It's over 3,000! And then you'll be able to basically control the board as long as he's up, which is great. There's actually a fun little combo for that. 3 Ceratops, pretty self-explanatory. And then 1 Brachian. Brachian, I'm not a fan of. We use 1 because it's level 5. It gives us access to Cyber Dragon Nova. That's pretty much the main thing. 1 limited removal. All machines all get double attack points, and then you just OTK. It's an OTK machine card. This is the thing that helps you win games. 3 Dinomist Charge. Pretty self-explanatory. Instead of it breaking to your pendulum zone, it breaks to your hand. But when you first activate, you get a search, so that's also great. So that's pretty much our reinforcements to the army for the entire deck. 2 MST. I feel MST is better in this deck than Twin Twist. You can play Twin Twist if you want to play Twin Twist. The reason I don't play Twin Twist in here is the deck can't completely generate advantage constantly, so that's why I just go with MST, because you're not really going to have it coming back. There's not really too much I want to discard. 3 Dynamic Power Load, and some of you are probably going, you should just run 2 in a chicken game. I'm not a fan of chicken game, unless I'm running chicken game with something to get chicken game off the board. In this case, I'm not. So, outside playing another field card, I'm not running Terraforming a Search. This basically has 2 effects. One is give your dinos 300 extra attack, but when they battle, they're safe. They don't gotta worry about trap cards and like that. So it's an amazing field card to have. Isaban, I've been talking about this. I talked about this on Tech Tuesday. If you have a water monster on the board, basically let me just read off the effect. When a monster with an attribute other than water is a special summon, including face down, I don't know why it has that text, you can and you control a water monster, that summoned monster is changed to defense position. Now this will also include your own cards, so like if it's not water, then it's gonna go. But hey, if you bring this guy out, he's water, so he works perfectly with Isaban. Anything else you bring out is pretty much going to go in defense mode. But use this for your opponents, because usually most monsters that you'll come across in recent history will have really low defense points. Plus your high attack points with the field boost, with the... is it in here? I think it is in here. The field boost and the... is it just the field boost? It's not just the field boost. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. What I was trying to remember is Platos drops your opponent's monsters' attack points, power load increases, and Abyss Dweller will increase by 500. So that's an 800 point gain plus decrease in your opponent's monsters. So that's almost 1,000. Now you combine this with really low defense points. This card is stupid good. It's a really easy card to pick up because it's not expensive either. So obviously we're gonna run an entire play set because the card's amazing. 3 Dinomist Rush. Pretty self-explanatory. It specials out of Dinomist, and then the Dinomist can't be, it's unaffected by everything else into the end phase, and then it goes bye-bye, which is fine because it goes on top of the Pendulum Zone. They're all pendulums. It just basically gets them out onto the board. 1 Bottomless, 1 Torrential, 1 Warning, double Breakthrough, and double Mirror Force. Mirror Force is pretty underrated because I'm not just focusing on meta matches. I'm saying that now. You can catch a lot of people off guard running Mirror Force because they won't expect it. And for the extra deck, 1 Dinomist Power, the Mighty Dragon Slayer. This throw it in defense mode, Isaban, tell your opponent eat dick pretty much, because when they're summoned, they're gonna go defense mode. If they're not playing a water deck, if they're playing Mermails, you cry in corner. Then you just have to play this guy and fuck Isaban and just go from there. In all seriousness, that's how it breaks down. You know, but 100% seriousness. So basically, you just run everything over your Dinomist, and you have your complete setup, and he's just great for that. Yugioh X, this guy just allows you to have another search. Another search is always great. Sometimes you don't get the perfect card that you want. Petra is pretty much what you want to open with, so getting a Petra extremely quickly, this helps out quite a bit. 101, Water Monster number 1. Number 2, great effect that still fits in with the deck today. So there's that. Direwolf, it's pretty self-explanatory. Cowboy, Castell. We're running the Utopia combo. Now, if you don't know the Utopia combo, this is what I'm going to refer to it as. Utopia, Utopia C39, Utopia Lightning. Now, if what I read was right, my European friends, you guys will be getting the manga at the end of this month. So, it's coming. It's coming. Brace yourselves. So pretty much you go Utopia, then you overlay Utopia Ray, and then you overlay to Utopia Lightning. The reason you do this is because then you have 2 Utopia Lightning effects. You can actually boost them twice, which is great, because as long as you can keep them on the board long enough, you're going to boost them. And of course, Abyss Dweller, because I've been talking about Abyss Dweller for like the past 2.5 minutes. You know, drop them out. You pretty much shut down Mermills because they can't use grave effects. This Isaban and Giant Field sub, it's great, but it takes forever to do. Now, rank 5s, Shark Fortress. I like to OTK when I can, so this helps. Number 61, Volcasaurus, Cyber Dragon Nova, Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Gaia. Now, Gaia is mainly not used for this. That would be bad Yu-Gi-Oh! So you actually use it for number 61. It is pretty much its own combo. You basically detach, blow shit up, drop Gaia, ram face. That's pretty self-explanatory. Everything in this deck is fucking machine outside of the Master Pendulum, which is his dragon, which it's fine. It is what it is. Why couldn't he be machine? I could have abused him with this. That's what you make Cyber Dragon Infinity with. Just game 2, when your opponent's siding for Cosmos, they're going to rape you if you bring that out, because it's just going to go Cyber Dragon Core, make Chimera Tech, bye-bye. That's pretty much the easiest way to get over this. So, DNA Surgery in this deck, man. DNA Surgery, it's fun times. That's it for the deck profile. That's another request out. I will be back probably tomorrow with another deck profile, but I'll be back later with another video. And this is Dinomist. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you later. Peace.